This module from the Turnaround Management Consultant Training course depicts the best practices of building and updating business plans, very much needed to help you find the paths to profitability.
Lesson 3, Tools of the CEO. The objectives of this lesson are to describe the process of selecting a quality senior management team and applying the business plan to the previously discussed CEO responsibilities. Building the team. We're going to talk about building the team. The CEO cannot do it all. This is a critical job. It is important to note that any CEO who has tried to do it all always ends up failing. Recruiting managers, especially sales managers, can result in lost time and opportunities because you won't know for months if you've made the right decision. The first steps. Create clear, concise job descriptions, including the sub-goal of the position's contribution to the company's goals. Recognize that while the ideal candidate would have your identical academic credentials, personality, and physical attributes, that's highly unlikely. Choose the best candidate. Interviewing and hiring. Always personally interview first-tier subordinates and personally check references, as others cannot see the hidden traits that you are seeking. Never compromise. An executive team selection is at best a 50-50 gamble until the selected candidate has delivered proven on-the-job results.
I have seen so many CEO errors of lack of communication, of changes, and ineffectual executives. We could literally spend hours listening to these anecdotes. But I'll give you a strong suggestion. As you go into the company, as you get to know the executives, find out how much time they're putting in. You will find, interestingly enough, that the executives who are clocking the most hours versus their effectiveness in capturing new profitable customers, developing new products, and creating unreadable, unread reports are the least efficient executives. Therefore, there's a high probability of uncovering inefficiencies and possibly low-hanging fruit that is convertible into increased revenue, higher prices, or better products with zero investment of cash or resources. Just find out how much time the CFO is really putting in. Whether engineering is creating new wonderful products or just spending a lot of time playing with toys. Whether the salespeople are out selling or they're sitting at their desks, and look at the numbers. This is something most people don't do. They don't look at the hours, but it's usually the most inefficient executives that put in the most time and are the easiest ones to replace with great effectiveness.
Business plan basics. If you don't know where you are going, then all paths will lead there. CEOs are continually required to make informed, intuitive decisions. An annual monthly updated company plan serves as an ongoing, near-term predictor of adherence or non-adherence to the CEO's expectations. Lacking an updated plan, a CEO will be unable to monitor the plan's status and will lack forewarning of the need for executive action, resulting in a pattern of unacceptable surprises. The business plan building process. Goals developed by the executive team. Major strategies created by the exec team to achieve those goals. Calculation of resources needed to execute major strategies. CFO and CEO review of availability of and ROI of needed resources. Business plan. Business plan fundamentals. All companies are different, even direct competitors. There are no standard templates for creating business plans, but there are fundamental components. Successful business plans are created by and with the consensus of the entire senior management team. Plan development may be coordinated by a member of the team or a consultant, but it must be the team's plan. Business plans are updated monthly and publicized to the entire senior management team. They're developed with the clear understanding of its mission to aid in management of the firm. The business plan must include an introduction that clearly describes the company's qualitative and non-qualitative goals, the major strategies and execution timelines, the resources needed to execute the major strategies, for example, funds, cash, IT, personnel, CapEx, space, marketing, etc. CFO reality review of the resources needed. The business plan must also include competitor dossiers with a comparison matrix, a list of threats and opportunities to the plan with solutions commentary. The threat and opportunity section exercise forces all plan contributors to re-examine their strategies and to think creatively about the plan and perhaps beyond the planned time period. Getting specific. The plan should also include interactive rolling P&L and cash flow spreadsheets that must be updated monthly, and an organization chart, which, due to timing, may include positions to be determined. Sample interactive CapEx, P&L, and cash flow spreadsheets are downloadable from the LaRue website members area. You can modify the labels and date to reflect your 12-month rolling forecast and actual data year to date. Wrapping up, the CEO must be intimately involved in screening and hiring of senior management positions. A monthly updated business plan is essential for informed, intuitive decision-making. While there is no universal standard, there is a template for building a business plan in the members area.
Please contact us to discuss any of the above concepts that may apply to your company.